Share with the tinnitus community once again a sense of reassurance that you can come out of tinnitus. It is possible to make a complete recovery from this. Because it is a stress-related symptom, it does depend on your stress levels, and life presents us with challenge at any time. But if you really look after yourself and get a sense of safety and body-based well-being, and you come out of this state of alarm bells ringing, fight or flight or terror, which I lived in for many years, it is possible for the alarm bells to stop ringing, to quieten down. And this isn't a miracle. This isn't climbing Mount Everest. It's more a question of just steadily getting help and support and practicing things that really calm and settle your nervous system down. It is a temporary state. Even if you've had it for a long time, like me, it is always dependent on a sense of fear, threat, or overwhelm, or feeling depressed. In Joseph Rauschecker's fantastic video on the TED Talks, he's just shown this very, very clearly from the functional MRI scans. The parts of the brain that light up in tinnitus people, they're all associated with fear, threat, or depression. When he says there's no cure, you're just going to have to go and ignore that bit, but take from this really interesting and useful information that when the fear levels come down and the sense of threat goes away, and when you feel on top of things, when you come out of depression, it's very, very likely that your symptoms will get better. It's very, very important to understand this. And if you adhere to a clump of negative thinking, where lots of people are bullying people into believing negative things, that I've heard many cases of clumps of negativity where people said, "Oh, I've tried this and it's really helped," and people have just said, "No, you're wrong. You've made it up," or people have been shouted down because the prevailing belief system in a group of people is a negative one. If you're surrounded with negative thinking and people who are stuck and not making any progress, maybe ask yourself, do I need this? Maybe I should go to people who've got better and listen to them or learn from them. If I had been told that there was a way out of tinnitus and that I really needed to settle my nervous system down back in 1999, instead of being pushed off a cliff by the negative messages I received, it would have helped me get better so much quicker. So if you're sitting with somebody who's saying, "Repeat after me, you will have tinnitus for the rest of your life," literally people say this, I'm not making that up, please just say thank you very much and go. Reverse, get out of there quick, and put all your focus and energy into calming, settling, soothing, getting your system to feel safe again. Fear, threat, and depression are main drivers of this condition. So when those come down, you will get better. Therapists are professional people who can help you build up your resources and release and let go. Spiritual practices connect you to the light. They connect you directly to peace. So joining a community, having a practice that can help you really see through to the deeper sense of emptiness, spaciousness, peace, whatever you want to call it, this is incredibly helpful. So please know that it is possible. My life is living proof that you can come out of tinnitus. And of course, because it's a stress-related symptom, if you have a very stressful time in your life, or you go and stand in front of a loudspeaker for too long, it can come back a bit, but then it plummets away again. Years ago, if I had a cup of coffee, my tinnitus would flare up. These days, I can get away with 3 or 4 cups of coffee a day, no problem. if I'm with scary people who are controlling and trying to block things or make my life difficult, or pushing me out, or if I'm dealing with bullies, or if I'm dealing with really frightening, angry people, I need to be careful, and I need to learn how to step back and resource myself and just be careful. You know, if we can create a lifestyle where we are calm, clear and relaxed, and we really know how to resource ourselves, and we can really drop into a state of calm in the body. This is not mental, this is not thinking about, this is experiencing. Scientists want this to be proven, but the experience is experience. We don't want to have to think mentally, we want to feel and experience well-being. This is what helps more than anything else. So just wanting to send out reassurance that it is possible to come out of this and to settle into a calm, quiet space. And that means hearing silence in a quiet room.